very early in the morning. It is currently 4:44 and we are at the airport because today we're gonna do something that we haven't done in a while, and that is we're traveling to Chicago for 14 hours if we count all the flight time, and we're gonna explore as much as we can within that time frame and then come back to Nashville tonight. We have a couple things planned. Let's get to this through security and all the airport stuff, get on the plane, and let's get to Chicago. Alright, so we made it. Okay. We made it to Chicago, and we are now getting into the train that will take us to basically downtown Chicago. It is time to start this adventure. Let's get on this train and head downtown.
After an early morning, we are in Chicago. We took the blue line from O'Hare Airport to the city of the center, and our first stop is going to be food. We're going to Goddess and the Baker, which is supposed to have a really good coffee and a good breakfast. So we just got off the train and we're gonna continue our walk there. Just finished up at Goddess and the Baker. We had a delicious steak and egg protein bowl with lattes. Now we are walking along the river, heading to Magnificent Mile, which is supposed to be a bunch of like fancy shops, but really just like neat architecture. So we're going to check it out and take some pictures. Just a bunch of beautiful buildings that have fancy stores at the bottom of them. So we just did a quick stop there on our way to Navy Pier, which is about 4 blocks east of the Magnificent Mile. Here at Navy Pier, it's basically free to the public, but of course for all the activities you pay, but it is free to enter. So we're gonna go check it out.
We are near the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel is pretty much the only thing that's open right now. It's super cold right now, and I think the Ferris wheels are the only thing, or the Ferris wheel specifically is the only thing that they can run without people freezing up a whole bunch. So yeah, all these rides back here are closed, but the indoor stuff is open, so you can go and visit that. It only gets better when you ride the Ferris wheel. So we're gonna go ride the Ferris wheel. Let's view Chicago from the Ferris wheel.
We are now on the Navy Pier Ferris wheel. This goes so high, and you can definitely like hear the wind outside, but it's not shaking the Ferris wheel at all, which I am so thankful for. But you get this beautiful view of Chicago from the top of the Ferris wheel, and we're just kind of enjoying our time in this Ferris wheel, enjoying the views and enjoying the heat because it is currently in the 30s outside and we're spending most of the day outside. So we'll take any chance we can to get some warmth.
It is really warm, and I am loving it right now because I've been freezing pretty much the whole morning too. But let's enjoy some scenic views of Chicago.
Off the Ferris wheel. We had such a good time on there. You get 3 times around and each loop takes a little while because that is a huge Ferris wheel. But we are going to now walk over to Millennium Park, which is where I feel like the most famous thing in Chicago is the Cloud Gate, which is the bean basically. So we're gonna walk over there and check it out. We have made it to Millennium Park, which is where we are right now. And there's an ice skating rink over here for people that want to skate. And there is, of course, the famous Cloud Gate right behind us. It is packed with people, but we were able to get a couple of images. We're going to continue to walk around some and see what else we get up to. We started off with the sampler platter and then we got the Chicago Classic deep dish. So this is their traditional pizza that's basically deep dish, and they put the toppings actually are on the bottom and then they put the sauce at the top. It's supposed to be really good. I can't wait to try this. Our delicious pizza, we took an Uber to Willis Tower, which is where we are now, and we are on the 103rd floor of this building. It's technically called the Sky Deck, and it's where you've probably seen pictures of people on the ledge or the edge or whatever, where they're basically on a glass ledge. And it's supposed to be really cool. I think we only get 60 seconds to be on it, but we're thoroughly enjoying these 360 views so far. So this is the south side of Chicago, and we're just going around and seeing all the different views of Chicago from up above. The ledge was cool. Unfortunately, you only get 90 seconds and they literally set a timer, so to the dot they want you off of the ledge. So it felt very rushed getting pictures and footage, so we don't have much, but we still had a good time going to the Sky Deck. unfortunately, this ends our time here in Chicago. We are heading to the train to get back
to the
airport.
airport and travel back home where Bali awaits, and he's home chillaxing right now. So, not to worry, we will be back, and there will be a second part to this, but maybe later on the year. It is right now. It's just really cold, and it's really not as enjoyable as we thought it was going to be, just due to it being so cold, and well, I mean,
Yeah.
makes it a little bit harder for us to enjoy it. But with that said, hopefully this year sometime, probably in the summer, we'll come back, enjoy a little bit more. And then we're definitely going to different destinations this year, more destinations than last year, and we're doing a whole lot more travel than last year. So if you like travel blogs, go ahead and subscribe. And well, let's get back to the airport, and then I'll finish this vlog there.